Dili, Dilushka Rishi, distinguished guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a sad occasion today for us to remember Suresh, our friend, whose demise took place only a month ago. At the outset, let me convey my deepest sympathy and condolences to Dilushka and Rishi on the passing away of their beloved father and that of husband. I am indeed further saddened by the fact that I was destined to be by him at his final hours. The time Didi called us that Suresh is in hospital, that was on the 19th of December. We rushed there, myself, Deepthi and Dilshani. And when we met him up at the hospital, he was in his usual smile, greeted us in our names. This was his normal greeting style, but he was in an advanced state of ill health. He was able to be responsive to the health issues that I confronted him with. And with time passing in the next hour, we had to move him into the ICU at the Colombo Central Hospital. And when I mentioned to him the fact that Dilli and the children are on their way to Colombo, his face lit up and he said, "I am waiting for them." This was the beginning of an episode that went on to unfold with his untimely death the following day. Fortunately for the family, the time they arrived, Suresh was still alive on the 20th around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And with that, the family, the children, Dilli, surrounding Suresh and holding on to him. Suresh breathed his last around 10 o'clock that night. Fortunately, Suresh was in a state, though in deep sleep, to realize the presence of his family whom he loved, and more than ever, I realized his thoughts through the communications and the final hour reactions on his part. A family that he was missing for a while after his departure to Sri Lanka. Suresh, I came to know him around 20 years ago when the family was in the Hadleywood residence. Me, Deepthi and my children became close family friends. This was a family in Hadleywood, young, promising, accomplished, with two lovely young children coming up of age. With that, the family took the upward trajectory for greater success. Suresh had great comfort in Delhi, knowing the security she has provided for the two children, the comforts, the care, and for their growth, ultimately doing well in their respective studies, Dilushka and Rishi. Coming up of age, became part of the new generation, and they were major comforting factors in Suresh's later life. With this, Suresh had his own way of doing business. Suresh took great risks and fiercely went on his way to accomplish his goals. an astute businessman, a competent entrepreneur, and above all, a man with a large heart. His generosity extended without any bounds to the friends, to the staff, to the others at large. His main consolation, as from his communications lately, was the fact that the children are doing well, Dilushka and Rishi, and they have the greatest security in the hands of Dili, who has now accomplished greater heights and much to the admiration of Suresh. The funeral came to pass on the 20th, well planned and meticulously executed by Dili and the children. The following almsgiving, the religious ceremonies, the spreading of ashes to the Kalani River, and today the congregation that is part of Suresh's life being commemorated are all evident of the fact that how Suresh wanted things to be done, being done the exact way by his loving family. I can remember many a times Suresh telling me, I want to live like a king and go like a king. I think he has lived very much the way he wanted. A person, independent, liberal, above all, generous and good to everybody, both to his family and to friends. Suresh's life, if I am to condense into 2 words, I may say, I lived is what Suresh should have wanted to be remembered. That means Suresh lived the life the way he believed it best, and Suresh parted life the way he expected it to come by, and without suffering, and though short, in full measure, having enjoyed his life. Now let me thank Dili, Dilushka and Rishi to have put this gathering of well-wishers, his relatives, friends together to make this commemoration back in London as well. And with these words, let me now wish my friend Suresh goodbye with these words. Sweet Prince, thy may now rest to the songs of the angels. Thank you.